Hello YouTube. Today we're gonna talk about Happy Cat Club. There's this YouTube channel or Instagram page. Wait, I had coffee somewhere. But there is this Instagram page and it is about cats. And I figured I'm gonna do the same. Like I'm gonna make an Insta page about the cats I have here. Mainly I'm always with them and there's a lot of views on the channel for the Happy Cat Club. So I might just try that as well, because kittens are very cute and I might think that everyone agrees on that. So I figured I'm not doing anything with my life, so fuck it. I'm gonna make a Happy Cat Club. I'm not gonna make a Happy Cat Club, I'm gonna join it. But yeah, that is the idea, and this video is going to be about the judicial system, or I'm not sure how to call it, like youth care system in the Netherlands. It's mainly currently there is like people from youth care are talking about youth care and like kids that were like taken out of their families and put into sort of fucking institutional houses where they tend for the children very well, but in the end, after like that shit was like set up after the Second World War, and that shit is until today it's like being unraveled that there's a lot of bad situations for the children that were in that judicial system. I'm not sure, a youth care system. That's a judicial system, right? But yeah, I figured just to talk a little bit about it, because I feel like this world is not portraying a safe environment for children anymore, and that needs to change. So why not talk about it and take an example of something that is currently happening within our society, because a lot of places where they keep the children or where they house the children, they are going to shut them down because there's too much people speaking up about them, like how bad the children were treated, and it were prison cells, stuff like that. I've been with somebody that also had been in that system, and believe me, the stories she told me were like, whoa, what the fuck. But it makes me think of when I was becoming a teacher. Everyone always said, like, or the books told me, and the other teachers taught me that it is like for a child to learn something, the most important thing is a safe environment to learn something in. Because if a child is distracted by getting bullied or distracted by pee, I'm joking. But if a child gets distracted by something which makes the environment unsafe, it is harder for the child to ingest knowledge. Let's say it like that. It just, if your brain is too busy, you cannot pick something up, and it's a logical way of thinking. But I feel like in these youth care systems, where they basically take children from their parents' houses in all kind of scenarios. So let's just say there is a scenario within a family in which the government says, like, okay, this is not healthy for the children, we gotta take them away. But and then they take them literally away, and then at that point the government and our fucking justice system, a fucking rechtssysteem, I don't know how to call it in English, judicial system probably, they tend to defend, our judicial system tends to defend itself. So our judicial system will see itself as something that is more just than a fucked up family environment. And in that, it tells itself it can make rules for these children. So, like, if the parents are like, no, I want my kid back, it doesn't work if the government says no. And I think that there is something weird going on there. And the fucking weirdest shit is that when you do that, like, if you are a government, like, if I was the government and I would have taken children out of their families because I saw that those families were having issues that were not going to be resolved and were going to end up on the fucking list of the children, you know, of all the shit that they experienced, then I would not, like, put them in an environment that is just as bad or worse, or a little bit better but still fucked up. No, okay, let's just as bad or worse, because I heard stories. It's not better, but it's just as bad. And imagine, like, you not putting up that safe environment. Like, oh, these children will not learn how to behave in society when they're older if they stay in this family. So we put them in a system where they will not learn how to behave because this system is so chaotic and crazy. Because in the end, the mindset behind it is that we teach the children something, right? That is the mindset. But honestly, I'm proud that people are fucking taking it down partially, because it is not being taken down, but the most horrible places, houses, prisons, they are being taken down. And I think that is very good. But I think that's very important that people are, that there is people standing up against this. And yeah, I thought it was a fun subject, and also I think it's important that people talk about it, I guess. And honestly, my whole fucking philosophy is based upon the safety of a person to think. And if there is not that safety to think or feel, pieces of information will not be reviewed to the person, so the person will not be enlightened eventually. And I think it's important that everybody sees the light. So keep your children safe. Watch out for the government, because they take your children out of your fucking house if you don't behave correctly. And fight for your right to party and to have a safe environment to learn in. Dat was het. Bye.